How does the internet work? The video you are watching now traveled thousands of miles from a Google data center to reach you. Let's learn how the internet works by getting to understand the details of this data's incredible journey. The data center, which can be thousands of miles away from you, has your video stored inside it. How does this data reach your mobile phone or a laptop? An easy way to achieve this goal would be with use of satellites. From the data center, a signal could be sent to the satellite via an antenna. And then from the satellite, a signal could be sent to your mobile phone via another antenna near to you. However, this way of transmitting signals is not a good idea. Let's see why. The satellite is parked nearly 22,000 miles above the Earth's equator. So in order for the data transmission to be successful, the data would have to travel a total distance of 44,000 miles. Such a long distance of travel causes a significant delay in receiving the signal. More specifically, it causes huge latency, which is unacceptable for most internet applications. So if this video does not reach you via a satellite, then how does it actually get to you? Well, it is done with the help of a complicated network of optical fiber cables, which connect between the data center and your device. Your phone could be connected to the internet via cellular data or any Wi-Fi router. But ultimately, at some point, your phone will be connected to this network of optical fiber cables. We saw at the beginning that the video you are currently watching is stored inside a data center. To be more specific, it is stored in a solid-state device within the data center. This SSD acts as the internal memory of a server. The server is simply a powerful computer whose job is to provide you the video or other stored content when you request it. Every device that is connected to the internet, whether it is a server, a computer, or a mobile phone, is identified uniquely by a string of numbers known as an IP address. You can consider the IP address similar to your home address, that is the address that uniquely identifies your home. Any letter sent to you reaches you precisely because of your home address. Similarly, in the internet world, an IP address acts as a shipping address through which all information reaches its destination. The server stores a website, so you can access any website just by knowing the server's IP address. However, it is difficult for a person to remember so many IP addresses. So to solve this problem, domain names are used which correspond to IP addresses. To access the internet, we always use domain names instead of the complex IP address numbers. If you know a person's name, but don't know their telephone number, you can simply look it up in a phone book. The DNS server provides the same service to the internet. Your internet service provider or other organizations can manage the DNS server. You enter the domain name. The browser sends a request to the DNS server to get the corresponding IP address. After getting the IP address, your browser simply forwards the request to the data center, more specifically to the respective server. Once the server gets a request to access a particular website, the data flow starts. The data is transferred in digital format via optical fiber cables, more specifically in the form of light pulses. These light pulses sometimes have to travel thousands of miles via the optical fiber cable to reach their destination. During their journey, they often have to go through tough terrains, such as hilly areas or under the sea. These optical fiber cables carrying the light are stretched across the seabed to your doorstep, where they are connected to a router. The router converts these light signals to electrical signals. An Ethernet cable is then used to transmit the electrical signals to your laptop. However, if you are accessing the internet using cellular data, from the optical cable the signal has to be sent to a cell tower. And from the cell tower the signal reaches your cell phone in the form of electromagnetic waves. Epsilon R, transmitting the talent.